Hi guys, it's Gabrielle from Pure Peace and Serenity, and I'm sitting here with Ralph Gonzalez, and he's a hypnotherapist from the city. Maybe you saw him in another video, and we're trying to get back to a similar subject, which is fear. So I would like to ask you, Ralph, when you have a client,
Mm-hmm.
and and then this is really about fear, but going back to if you believe in reincarnation, that you're looking for the fear as it, this thing is coming from past lives. So how do you approach that?
Well, fear is a very powerful emotion. I think everything stems from fear. When we have stress, usually is fear that something's not going to happen, or fear that we're not going to be able to control something. Um, so the way I deal with fear is through a hypnotic induction, which actually within the induction, and when I mean induction, that means when they are under, when they're in the trance state, when they're hypnotized. So the whole process is called induction. They're doing in hypnosis,
Mm-hmm.
the aspect of hypnosis.
Okay.
And I have them feel that fear, and then we start to show them subconsciously or replace the fear with feelings that they can move forward,
Mm-hmm.
feelings that they can handle situations. And I like to use incorporate water a lot because water
Mm.
sometimes holds us still. It has gravity. It can be cold. It can be warm. So it kind of can play a lot of sensations physically, but also mentally and emotionally. So I use a lot of water when it comes to the inductions. And once again, the induction is the entire hypnotic process.
Okay. And then if you how does it work? Like, do you realize that the fear is not coming from this lifetime? It's coming from a past lifetime, or I'm not sure. I know that you had clients that you worked with.
Well, honestly, past life regression.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not gonna say whether past life regression is true or not,
Mm-hmm.
but the only thing that counts is if the client believes in it.
Okay.
So I do an induction, assuming or not assuming, but for it's what the client needs.
That's
Uh,
very important.
it's
Yes.
yes, it's just about the client. Whether they go to a past life or not, or whether they believe they go to a past life or not, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that I get the results, or we get the results that the client needs.
Mm-hmm.
And the subconscious is very big, very mysterious, and there's a lot that we don't know about the subconscious. But what I do know is that I'm there to create a certain results, get a certain type of feedback, a certain, I guess you could say a cure, but it's continuous growth. And if the client wants a past life regression, and that's what's going to get us from point A to point B or to point C, because there may be different points, then I would do that.
Okay. And would you be able to give me an example of what you did in the past, so that uh, past life regression? Like if there was a certain issue with your
Well, there
client?
was a man, a gentleman, that every time he looked at the water, he gasped, like he couldn't breathe.
Wow.
Um, and then we did a past life, and in the past life, we found out that he was a child and he
Mm-hmm.
was sitting in a car next to a lake, and his father told him to stop playing around, but he wouldn't stop playing around. So he hit the brake and unleashed the car, and the car rolled back into the lake, and the father, the mother, the sister, and he died. So ever since that, there was a lot of guilt associated, which manifested in fear of the water and
Wow.
gasping. So we made him realize what had happened. This
Mhm.
is all under hypnosis. We gave him forgiveness, and he doesn't gasp anymore when he sees the water.
Wow. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, there are many other stories like that too.
That's very
You know,
interesting. Yeah, yeah. That's
you
why I
know.
wanted to go back because I know that you had really interesting stories. Definitely. Wow, that's a good work. Okay, so
Yeah,
if
thank
somebody,
you.
you're welcome. So if somebody would like to ask you for a consultation or anything, where they can
Well,
contact you.
they can contact me on my website, which is ralphagonzalez.com, and that's Ralphagonzalez.com. I spell it very slowly, that way everybody can get it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if you can tell people about the Z at the end.
Oh, that's my last name is with a Z as opposed to an S. And Z usually is origins of Spain and the Caribbean islands. And the S is usually like Mexico and South America. And that's the spelling of Gonzalez and Gonzalez.
Okay, so you spell it with the Z at the end.
Gonzalez.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, bye, guys. See you next time.